All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yehoshai, Bahashem, Charakah, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and the salutes to all the sincere elect out there. Keep fighting out there, man. Keep on pushing. Lord willing, we're out of this bitch soon. So we just got a little bit of this folly is setting great dignity. And you Jakes are damn stupid, man. You Jakes are foolish, man. Folly is setting great dignity. Stop consoling with the devil. Because I got Vlad TV. I made mention touched on it yesterday with one of the Akim them in the sit down. And in the spirit, it came to me that a lot of you Jakes be consoling with the devil. Be confiding with the devil. So what is wrong with you, man? You go on Vlad TV when I just tapped it in on TikTok. I'll play one of the videos. But what come up is a whole heap of Jakes on this Vlad TV telling their life stories, right? Telling their life story to Vlad, and it has been said about Vlad. He's the one that interviews a lot of the rappers, singers, dancers, and all of them in the celebrity world. It has been said about him, and I believe it's true. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter anyway, because you be spilling all your business to YouTube and to the world about certain things that you be doing. It's up to you. Obviously, it's up to you what you want to do, but the scripture tell us don't trust the devil, right? And don't throw your pearls to swine. Let's check one of these videos out. Check out one of these videos, and then we're gonna get to the precepts. Then bring out follow everything through the scriptures. Let's check this out. This is Boozy on being interviewed by Vlad, and Vlad is a Amalekite man.
Troy took the stand. I know what the fuck he did. I knew that's why I was fucked up. Mm-hmm. I didn't see that coming. I was fucked up. Yeah. And you don't have to ask me what he is. You do not.
I know the answer.
You do not.
So he thinks he's being clever. He thinks he's which he's gonna get a lot of views. He's gonna get clout by going on Vlad TV. That's Boozy, and they'll be always up in front of Boozy if you see them here with drinking lean, or what's this other guy here, 66 something. I don't know these rappers, man. But they'll be up getting drunk, smoking before they go on, drinking lean, whatever else they drink, getting drunk and spilling all the beans. And a lot of them have been. It has been said a lot of them, after being on Vlad TV, have been arrested. For telling certain things they shouldn't be telling. Now, it's up to them what they want to do. But let's get the scriptures. As a matter of fact, let's read. Let's pull up. I pulled something up. Because this is what they be doing. Consoling. Going on Vlad TV and consoling with the devil. Right? And Vlad... I might even pull him up and see where. As a matter of fact, let's get something here. Vlad. Vlad's origins. I wonder why it always comes out like that. All right, let's change this up here. The spelling. Vlad. Vlad's origins. Spelled that wrong. See where this devil's from, man. Vlad. See if it comes up. Vlad, that's the old dude, isn't it? Transylvania, not that devil. Vlad TV, Vlad's. Let's give our praises to you. I've had it said, Vlad is a masculine name of Romanian origin with Russian and Slovak roots. So, Vlad. Right, let me find something out here. Vlad TV. Where is... Do things back to front. TV MQ. Where is he from? Thank you. Who's this devil from? Born at this place here, January, Ukrainian, Soviet Union, now Ukraine. Yeah, born. This is Vlad TV. Where is he from? You could do your research. Interview journalist, director, California. And I'm very suspect of him. I believe he's an Amalekite who owns Vlad TV. DJ, director, journalist, and interviewer. He's a CEO of the video news website VladTV.com. His YouTube channel, Vlad, features his interviews of multiple music artists and entertainers, and currently has over 2 million subscribers. He's doing very well. They call him a culture vulture. So up here, maybe they've scrubbed it, but it has been said, maybe they've scrubbed it off the internet. It has been said he might be which we know who controls a lot of the music business, the entertainment world is Amalekites, small hats. What country is the name of Vlad from? Romanian origin. All right, and he says he's into black women. He still could be one of those slave owners coming back, because a lot of the slave owners, right, on the cotton field, they was dealing with black women, and he's interesting. That's who he interviews. A lot of Jake be going on there spilling their beans, right? So the word, we was gonna look at the word here, right? And the message to you, Jakes, which you ain't gonna listen anyway, because Jake is rebellious and stiff-necked and hard-hearted. But the message is, stop consoling with the devil, right? So console means a panel with controls, machinery, video game system there. That's not the bit. As a verb, it means to comfort someone in sorrow. Common uses include that's the point there. It means to comfort someone in sorrow. That's the point. Console. To console. Advised, used to play. No, that's not there. It's giving me mixed messages here. Console in the not on the computer. Right. All right. I've got the other one here. Confide. This is cornering Google. We're gonna have to corner Google. So the word confide, what does it mean? Means to tell personal, private, or secret information to someone you trust, right? But they be trusting the devil, right? Going on Vlad, and Vlad might be a Amalekite. YouTube is not telling everything. YouTube might be covering it, hiding it. They might have scrubbed it off YouTube, but I believe he's an Amalekite, a culture vulture, and a CIA. CIA, what are CIAs? What do? They work for the government. Yeah. Implies sharing sensitive matters, often to seek advice or reveal, worry. It can also mean to entrust a task or responsibility to another person. So you want to trust, I'm going to hit the scriptures now. Telling someone secrets while trusting they will keep them. Yep. So let's get the scripture on that. You devils, you trust in the devil. Let's get it. Ecclesiastes 12:10 says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right. So never trust thine enemy. They're going on Vlad TV, all of them. Right. A lot of them, you notice, a lot of them are black people. There's others as well that be working for the CIA. And even if they're not, this fool, look at him, man. And I notice every time you turn on the, if you ever go on Vlad, this dude here, Boozy, I think they call him Little Boozy, is up there talking about how he was he's an OG, some foolish OG, because that thing that gives, over there, in that world, it gives you clout to be an OG. And they have them tattoos on with tears on their, a tear means you've a tear tattoo on your eye, close to your eye, lid. If I'm not mistaken, I think it means you got a body. So if you got one tear, you got one body. If you got two, you got two. And the whole world is up there. You're putting yourself up in the whole world up there for people to see you. And then they wonder why they get arrested or harassed by the police, so-called gangsters and rappers and them. Anywhere they go, you know, this guy's got a reputation, Boozy, for going in and out of jail. I think that's what be careful what you ask for, you might just get it. And then he wonders why. And he goes on Vlad TV and he spills the beans. So that's the message to you, you fools, right, in that clout world. Ecclesiastes 12:10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his trust hath not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, you can't trust this man, this devil, right? And there's many ways you shouldn't be. We should bind, especially bind at this point, with all the brothers, sisters, you know, that are in this truth. Their elders and their apostles have been warning us about this devil. Right? This truth has gone out worldwide. Right? On the highways and the byways. Proverbs chapters 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth out in the streets. So we've been warned. We've got the truth now. Why are you going to the devil and consoling with the devil? When you got sincere men out there, right, that lead us to Yahweh, why Yahweh shy. We've got this truth now. Yeah, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Right? A lot of you go on that Vlad TV and then you wonder why the police is following you everywhere you go. They know about you. They now know about you. And he potentially is a CIA. Allegedly, Vlad, that guy who interviews all the rappers and entertainers, potentially, allegedly, he works for the CIA. Right? Never let him sit at thy right hand. Right? That's your right hand is a place where your friend or a trusted person should be. Right? Yeah, the scriptures even say, don't even tell the woman in thy bosom thy, everything. Don't even tell the woman in thy bosom, pillow talk, all your business. Because you think that they're your ally, and we've got examples as well in the scriptures that you shouldn't do that. AKA Samson and the wisdoms of Solomon. Right? Wisdoms of Solomon done tell us, don't trust the wife of thy bosom, yeah? And never trust thine enemy. Sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thee thy seat and throw at the last. Remember my words, because he's seeking your place. He wants your position. And what happened to Michael Jackson, man? There's a lot of other Michael Jackson, right? They eventually got him. They were seeking him out, listening to his music, right? Because people tend to leak out their secrets when they're into that artistry and music and stuff. They tend to tell it in their music. And they found it and they got him, right? They had a lot of CIA watching him and listening to him. And eventually they got him. Some say he was innocent, some say he was guilty. You decide. Michael Jackson himself. He put it in his music. And a lot of you rappers do the same thing. You put it in your music. Talking about your gremlins, your OGs, and, Kodak Black. Talking about your OGs. What's the other one? Little Nipsey Hussle. They get you through your own folly. Yeah? My words and be pricked therein. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast? Who will pity you once you get smitten by the serpent? You was playing with the serpent, you got bitten by the serpent, and we ain't gonna have pity you for that. Yep. So whatsoever a man serve, that he should also weep. Be careful what you ask for, because you might just get it. Let's turn over the page. a little bit more. This is a message of wisdom, and if you apply it, you're gonna get protection. He gonna protect you. All right. He's playing silly buggers right now. Let's see if I can get it to come back. See if I can get it to come back. Playing silly buggers. So all I wanted was to just turn over the page, go to the next page. 13, and it's it's putting us on game here. The wise words here, putting us on game. If thou be for his profit, this is now chapters 13 and 4 of Sirach. He will use thee, and I'm using this dude here. I'm using this dude here, Vlad TV, right? An Amalekite, allegedly an Amalekite, which is not coming out and saying it, but you just got to, their actions speak for them. He's always up in Jake's business, seeking to act like a serpent, and Jake be taking the bait. But Jake be taking the bait because Jake fully set a great dignity, and Jake just wants clout. He wants to be an OG, right? And he's just using you because he gets a lot of views. He's got how much subscribers up there? He's got a whole heap of subscribers. So he's getting it through being a culture vulture, using you, Jake, on his interviews, yeah? If thou be for his profit, he will use thee, but if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee, yeah? You be down and out, he doesn't want you. He ain't going to invite you on his platform to get money, right? Because he has no use for you if you're down and out. He wants a piece of your clout. Right, he wants to use you to get a lot of your clout, and no doubt, when he gets certain rappers and singers, whatever, entertainers on his podcast, he gets a lot more views. His clout goes up. He uses you for your clout. Obviously, that's the whole purpose of it. So you're just used, right? When you get into it more, if thou have anything, he will live with thee. Yeah, he will make thee bare, right? That's a parasite, innit? That's what a parasite does, right? He will make thee bare and will not be sorry for it. Yeah, use you up, yam you up and spit you out. That's what parasites do. Parasites, psychopaths, leeches, that's what they do. They use you, yam you up and spit you out. So, wise words here, we have been warned. If he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wanteth thou? Yep. That's how he be tricking you, devils, right? The devils, they are serpents, and they are said to be serpents for a reason, right down to the times of Genesis 3. And also what Cain did to Abel, they are known to be serpents. And he will shame thee by his meats until he have drawn thee dry. Oh boy, that's a leech right there. Drawn thee dry twice or thrice. Nyam you once, nyam you twice, nyam you 3 times. This devil could never have enough. Yeah. At the last he will laugh thee to scorn. Now he's took your place. Now he's laughing at you. You got your money. You got everything. Now he's laughing at you. To scorn afterward, when he seeth thee, he will forsake thee and shake his head at thee. Yeah. Now he's took everything you and got everything you own. And there's been a lot of things that Vlad has done. We got them anyway. It doesn't matter, right? Because the Most High's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He see everything. And Revelation 18 and 5 he's gonna expose your criminal record, your what do they call it? Your criminal record, it might come to me, but your criminal record, you're gonna expose you for everything you've done to Jake, how you've leached Jake, alright? Your background check. Because you can't hide nothing from the Most High, Yehovah Yahushai. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Your background check will be exposed. Right? And I'm talking about Vlad, but I'm talking about all you Edomites, what you've done to Jake. Also, beware that thou be not deceived and brought down to thy jollity, right, to a low position. Once again, beware that thou not be deceived and brought down in thy jollity, right? Brought down to the very bottom, to the ground, and he'd be just sitting there laughing at you. He's took your place now. So, yeah, you devils, man, right? You Jakes. We've got some words we're gonna get into. Let's get the dust of some of these precepts, yeah? Jeremiah 4:22 says, "For my people are foolish, they have not known me." Yeah, go into the devil to confide with the devil. The enemy, confiding in the enemy. You know what they used to do with, what they call them, people that confide in the enemy, there's a word for them. Talebearers, that's it, that's the word for them. There used to be a thing that used to happen to talebearers. They used to get stoned, deleted, cut off, because they're talebearers. Or another word is now we're hearing about whistleblowers coming out and exposing the Epstein files, right? But back in ancient days, the days of David wouldn't have tolerated that. Talebearers have to be cut off, stoned and cut off, deleted, right? Going to the enemy and exposing and telling the business to the enemy. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Scottish children, foolish. Right? They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Yep. Now there's one word there which we just want to go over it again. Lord willing. My people, right? Foolish. So we know. All right, let's go. Let's get this one. H191. Foolish. Right? Despise wisdom. Yep. Mock. Our praises. That's all we need. That's all we want. Yeah. Foolish, despise wisdom. They like folly. They like going on Vlad TV and acting the fool, getting drunk on all lean and spilling the beans just to get clout. So, all right, that was foolish. One more. Scottish. H5530. If I'm pronouncing that right. Right. A fool. Silly. That's the same word as despising wisdom. That's all we want, right? That's all we need. Right, just to add to the video, just get into some of them words there. My people, for my people are foolish, they have not known me. They are Scottish children, and they have done none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Right? I'm talking about people, the likes of Boozy, little Boozy. And he likes to be in front of the camera. He can't his vocabulary. Yeah, his vocabulary is much to be desired, and they be pushing it. It's one thing, yeah, you know, I'm not the most eloquent person speaking myself, but it's one thing being that and pushing for other people to be ignorant like yourself, to be pushing that vocabulary on other people, pushing that so-called lingo on other people, bringing down the standards. What do they call it? Mumble rap. There's another one, that Kodak Black. He's pushing all that lean on people, pushing ignorance on people. Kodak Black. He can't string a sentence together himself. It's one thing you struggle to speak, right? We don't, all for the most part, none of us are really the most eloquent. You know, prophets were not known to be eloquent. You know, we have some among us, but for the most part, we you know, Moses wasn't the most eloquent with the Hebrew, but we're not pushing that on people, and that's all of the Lord anyway, because that's a stumbling block, so that certain people look down on them, on those types of, you know, so-called common people, right? So that they don't get the truth. What is hidden from the wise and intellectual was revealed unto the babe. So that's a stumbling block to all you proud, arrogant, higher learned people that look down on so-called common people, so that you don't accept the truth. It's a stumbling block for you, and that's by design. But for these for these rappers, I'm making a point, for these rappers, they be pushing lean and drugs and low life and low morals on people, right? And that's from the left-hand side. So that's the difference. So these people are low. Rappers are low, and they do anything for clout, as we know. And I don't want to get too much into that, but I'm just making the point. Right, so I was going to look at something here in the, that's the point I was going to go to was, yeah, I wanted to get into some of the translations here. NLT says, my people are foolish and do not know me. Well, that's really the point. That's the difference between the men of the Lord, right? The men of the Lord that want to do what's right and want to progress and do right by the Most High. That's the difference between these people that don't want to do right by the Most High and want to push low morals and ignorance on people, right? And all kinds of drugs and all of that. That's the difference. Yeah? Do not know me, saith the Lord. They are stupid children who have no understanding. They are clever enough at doing wrong, but they have no idea how to do right. They do know how to do right, they choose not to. They choose to be ignorant and dumb down other people. One more here in RV. My people are fools, they do not know me. They are senseless children, they have no understanding, they are skilled in doing evil, they know not how to do good. There you have it, Akim. They choose to be stupid, they choose to be into folly and dumb other people down while they're at it. Ecclesiastes 10:6 says, folly is set in great dignity and the rich sit in low place. So they want to be fools by design and bring other people down while they're low. They want to, what's that saying, misery love company? Yeah. So birds of a feather flock together. Folly is set in great dignity, put in a high position, and they want everybody to join them. But that can't run. Because Yahweh Shai done tell us wisdom be crying out in the streets for us to turn around and, for us to turn around and be wise. Now, we're at that time now. We're at the end, man. We see what be happening. Prophecies coming to pass. Everything is lined up to be fulfilled. The MOTB, not long now. For us to, and then we go, then WW3. And then Yahweh Shai's return, the grand finale, for us to be beamed up in the chariots. Abaratazar, Father willing. Right? So all that folly, right? We're going to be looking through the glass floor and all folly and all people that into that folly, low life, low morals, right? There's going to be a sea of fire for them. Fire burn for them. So that's for the most part. That's the point. We've got the last one here. Because you seem to be proud and seem to reverence being foolish. Right? Matthew chapter 7:6 says, give not that which is holy to the dogs. Right? Going on Vlad TV and spilling the beans and just for clout, thinking that you're being clever. Right? Giving your pearls to the dogs. Yeah. Give not that which is holy to the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine. Yeah, because that's what you're going to do. Right? The CIA, man, right, is going to eventually going to get you jacked up. You're going to be locked up, lumped up. You're going to be beat up, lumped up, and locked up. Going in front of Vlad and spilling the beans to the world. And he's a CIA, allegedly. Right? So you're throwing your pearls to swine when you go on that guy. And if it was up to me, anyway, that day soon come. Right? All you ninjas have to be cut off, man. Yeah? Neither cast your pearls to swine, lest I trample them under thy foot, and turn again and rend you. That's it. That's just the point right there. Give not your pearls to swine. You're going to turn around, you're going to rend you, you're going to trample you down, you're going to resent you. As a matter of fact, one word here, let's look at it. Right? We know pearl, we know swine, right? But trample. They trample. G2662. That's just another word for taking your position. Trust not Trust not thy enemy. Right? Tread down, trample underfoot, trample. Gonna take your place. Treat with insulting neglect. Yep. That's what this Vlad be doing. Right? To some that have already been and it's out there. All you gotta do is just fact check what I'm saying. Right? A lot of man been on Vlad TV, being interviewed and said certain things they shouldn't have said. Right? And they've ended up being arrested. And they've said, I wonder what's going on there with that Vlad. What's going on with that dude? When it seems as though, and he's been asked the question, it seems as though when people come on your program, people who are a little bit more savvy, a little bit more, you might say savvy, who do their research on Vlad, have asked him, what's happening with you, Vlad? People come on your program, next thing you know, they're being locked up. What's going on with you? And it's been put to him and he's denied. Obviously, the devil going to deny it. Of course, the devil's going to deny it. Yeah? Disdained, trampled, tread down underfoot. There you go. And that's what the enemy do. The enemy just be doing the enemy the enemy just do what the enemy be doing. You can't be mad at the enemy, but then again, just don't be frying your pearls to swine. Right? Rend. One more here. G4486. So you can't blame the enemy for being the enemy and doing what enemy do. But you can blame the damn fool for trusting the serpent. As a matter of fact, I'm going to end with it. There you have it. He's a demon, man. Rend. To burst, break asunder, break up, break through, rend. Tear in pieces. That's it. So that's just the point right there. The devil going to tear you in pieces, man. And you can't even be mad at him. He's just doing what the devil do. But I'm mad at you 2/3 though. That's why we're gonna have to delete you and give you some euthanasia, put you to sleep because you're not in your right minds. Right? You're the 2/3. You have to be cut off. So that's just the point. All right? I'm gonna end with it. There you go. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right. That's the point right there. Never trust thine enemy, because what does he do? Lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at last remember my words and be prickled. That's it. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Yeah, because you was playing with the serpent. You played with it. You was overconfident. He bit ya, he rend ya, he trampled ya, and you got bitten, or any such that's come nigh wild beast. You played with the serpent, you got bitten. So I ain't mad at the serpent is just being a serpent, but I'm mad at the 2/3 for throwing their pearls to swine and trusting the enemy. So you only got yourself to blame. You only got yourself to blame. So that's the title of this video. Stop consoling with the enemy. Stop confiding with the enemy. In so many words, Jake, stop throwing your pearls to swine. Until the next one.